Before this video begins, I'd just like to give an extra special thank you to my patron, the Beast Boss. Links to join the Patreon can be found in the description down below. We've finally got a trailer for this year's Christmas special, Joy to the World, but what does it tell us about the episode? Okay, so I wasn't really expecting a trailer to drop this week, so I did have a different video planned for this weekend to coincide with it being a year since the last episode of the 60th anniversary specials dropped, so it was going to be a 1 year later review of the 60th anniversary specials. I am still going to do that, I think, but it'll probably be a week late, so it won't really coincide with the dates correctly, but I still want to make that video, so I'll probably push that back till some point next week, but for now, we're going to break down the brand new trailer for Joy to the World.
Is this Christmas?
Yes, we're doing a special Christmas everywhere all at once. Oh, God.
So the trailer opens with the Doctor arriving at the Time Hotel, talking to Joel Fry's character, where they're celebrating Christmas in the hotel and across all of time, saying that they're celebrating Christmas everywhere all at once, which obviously makes sense with this being a Christmas special. We see the Doctor picking up his sonic screwdriver with the colours of the one that's recently been released as a toy, or at least announced. I can't remember if it's available to purchase yet or not, which is the pink and gold, or it's more like a reddish kind of colour with gold on it.
Ham and cheese toasty and a pumpkin latte?
Who are you?
Wrong room. We are on a top secret mission.
What?
We see the same moment from the first preview where we see the Doctor on the Orient Express coming through one of the doors with a ham and cheese toasty and a pumpkin latte. We see him changing out of his dressing gown, which we've seen him wearing on the cover of Doctor Who magazine and in a later shot in this trailer, into his costume, which is very similar to the church on Ruby Road but slightly different. I think I actually prefer this costume. We see a landscape of what appears to be future London, as you can see Tower Bridge and the walkie-talkie building and stuff like that in the background. We see the Doctor sonicking the door to one of the rooms, which is room 349, as he says to someone, assumedly Joy, that they're on a top secret mission.
Who are you then?
Joy.
Top name Joy?
Thank you.
We see him introducing himself to Joy, to which the Doctor says, top name Joy, and we also now know as well that Joy's name is Joy Almondo, which is a clever name because I believe that translates to Joy to the World in Italian. I should probably know that more for certain. I was doing Italian on Duolingo, but I stopped doing that a while ago after I lost my streak. We see this great little action sequence with the Doctor on the Orient Express, which is probably one of my favourite moments of this trailer. We also see this shot of what I assume might be Pompeii, because we do know from one of the leaflets that you can see in one of the posters that Pompeii is at least one of the locations you can get to at this hotel. Whether or not we see Pompeii, I'm not 100% certain, but this does look like it could be it. Although it would be interesting to revisit Pompeii again when we've already had a whole episode there.
How do I get to be you? You'll find out.
Who are you?
You'll find out. What do I do? Where do I go? We'll find out. Oh, do you see? You have to be mysterious all the time.
We see the Doctor talking to himself. I'm guessing he's going to bump into himself at one of the hotel rooms that he's already visited at some point during this episode. And he seems to get a bit angry at himself and how mysterious he's being towards himself, which might be what Moffat was indicating at during the Boom commentary, where he said that the Doctor gets a little bit mean and serious in this episode. So here's the shot of the Doctor walking into the TARDIS in his dressing gown, which once again we saw on the Doctor Who magazine cover.
That's why everyone leaves you. That is why you were always alone.
We get a little flashback shot of Ruby leaving the Doctor. I'm not sure if this is going to appear in the episode itself, but there's definitely going to be some mentions of it in the episode, I feel.
Promises to keep.
We can do this.
We see the Doctor in Joy's hotel room slamming into a door. I'm assuming he's been locked into this hotel room. This might even be immediately after that initial moment we saw in the first preview, and maybe Melnak the Silurian has taken Joy with him. Or it could be later on in the episode, because I do believe from some of the other shots we've seen, it seems like we might be returning to this hotel room a lot. We see Joy in this same location that we saw earlier, which I feel like might be Pompeii, but again, I'm not certain on that. And we see it say Joy to the Worlds, which is interesting because we did get a poster from Disney Plus which said Joy to the Worlds, and a lot of people assumed that was just a mistake and that they'd accidentally put the wrong title in there or spelt the title wrong on that poster. But the Disney Plus account was replying to comments about that, saying like stuff like "you'll see" and stuff like that. So it seems like it was intentional, especially now that we've got this trailer. I don't think it's like an alternate title for the episode. I think it's more just like a tagline sort of thing, and it's kind of indicating that there's all these different places that they can go to, or maybe there's going to be some alternate timelines or something like that.
What's the biggest mystery in the known universe?
We see the Doctor talking to Joel Fry's character once again, saying what's the biggest mystery in the known universe, whilst they're in the hotel lobby. We see the moment with the T-Rex that we saw in the last preview during Children in Need. We see some old-timey kind of Tudory or Edwardian, whatever period these characters are from. I'm assuming these characters aren't actually from that time period. I'm assuming they're just kind of dressing up to fit the time period. Because of the hotel room that they booked to stay in, they've maybe picked that specific time period and they're just trying to blend in. But maybe these are actually people from the time period itself. We then see some fireworks and somebody turning into these kind of spark-like things, kind of disintegrating, which I personally think this is something maybe related to the Starseed, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's something to do with the timelines messing up. It kind of reminds me of the pruning effect from Loki, so it could be something kind of inspired by that. But let me know what you think this is about in the comments down below. And that's it for the Joy to the World trailer. This was a very quick kind of impromptu breakdown, so there's definitely going to be some things that I've missed here. So if you've seen anything that I missed, let me know in the comments down below, and I might do a more in-depth further breakdown of this trailer later on in the week. But for now, that's my breakdown of this trailer. And if you want to see my breakdown of the 2 previews we've had so far for Joy to the World, I'll have them on screen now. Thanks for watching.